Happy New Year. I'm sorry, Dad, kids.
How you doing, everybody?
It's your boy, Baby Dune. We're Dune. Baby Dune.
It's your son. I miss you, Dad.
And my new nickname for Brandon is Vio, for Cal Vio.
Yeah.
So what's good, Vio?
You know, no one's ever called me that, and I think, for good reason, because it just doesn't flow off the tongue very well.
Vio.
Yeah. Sounds like a
Video
phone.
on demand.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I say it.
Sounds like a Sony phone.
Anyways, yes, Happy New Year, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the pod. Rate and review the pod cast. I have a show tonight. If you're listening to this on Wednesday, January 3rd, show at the Hollywood Improv. If you want free tickets, I got a few left. DM me on Insta, bruh. IG Rydune.
Dope.
Follow Brandon too.
Hey, we got a guest on
sure
the show.
do.
We got a guest. He's a delightfully charming fella, and he's very handsome, and he's married. Sorry, ladies.
He's actually sitting right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's-
And that was good. You recited the lines just like I wrote them, so thank you.
Yeah, it's all right.
Danny Gonzalez. You know him from the good old days of Vine. And now YouTube, thriving on the YouTubes.
I'm thriving, baby.
Yay! Danny, what's your YouTube handle?
It's
Or
I
page,
think like
link.
if you go to youtube.com/actual Danny Gonzalez, that's like the URL. But if you just search Danny Gonzalez, my channel name is just Danny Gonzalez.
And it's with an S at the end. Is that correct?
A Z.
Gonzalez?
Yep,
A Z.
correct. Yep, it's a Z.
All right.
Close. It's just sort of flipped if you just flip the S.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Mirror image. Nope. Mirror image.
The way I like to tell people is it's easy. It's easy to remember because
like
the
that,
last two
dude.
letters are easy.
As you can tell, Danny is one of the smartest comedians on the internet.
Wait, I don't understand. What was that? What did you? What?
As you can tell,
Gonzalez. It's some people spell it with an S and some people spell it with a Z at the end. Mm-hmm. So I say it's easy, like the last two letters are E, Z.
when people can't,
I'm confused.
when people can't spell my first
Okay,
name.
do you know the alphabet?
No.
Oh, okay. So we have a fundamental misunderstanding here.
Can you guys teach me the alphabet?
I think you should call your mom after this and have her explain it to you.
I'll call her right now.
Okay.
right.
Do
okay.
it? I dare you.
I'm not going to call my mom, guys. She's probably at work.
On this episode, we talk about New Year's resolutions for about 60 seconds. And then we go right into the hot topic, which is Logan Paul and what happened in the suicide forest. Mm-hmm. And I hope, this is coming out 2 days after it happened. So hopefully you guys aren't super sick of hearing about it yet.
Yeah. But you're about to hear our thoughts on this episode with Danny Gonzalez. With an S.
Close.
Oh, wait. I got it. It's ES to remember. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Enjoy this episode with Danny Gonzalez.
With an S.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, Logan Paul. What's up, Low Gang?
Just
Welcome.
getting right into it, huh? Oh,
Let's start this off by saying Happy New Year to Logan Paul.
In the Low Gang.
In the Low Gang. It's going to be a great year for you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Things are going well. Logan is being sensitive.
Yeah. He really knows how to cater to his audience.
Guys.
And make sure that,
Let's talk about that in a bit, but first and foremost, let's talk about me.
Okay, sure.
I have some New Year's...
That's why I'm here.
You're our guest. Don't talk. Just kidding. But no, Danny, welcome to the show.
Thanks. Hello.
Danny Gonzalez, ladies and gentlemen. Are you Mexican?
Wait,
I am.
wait. Before you answer, get that mic close to your mouth, just like it's a
Here
dick,
it is.
bro.
Is this good?
Everybody, the natural thing is to keep the mic like down here when they're, but you need to put it in your fucking face.
Okay.
And everybody's like, it looks weird.
Okay.
Yeah. And
You
it's
want to
gonna feel
cover
weird.
up all the emotion? Do you want me to hide my eyes too while I'm
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Would be great.
Well, you're relatively dead in the eyes, anyways. It's part of your brand.
Yeah. An unintentional part of my brand. Yeah.
Part of your stand-up is like resting bitch face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Resting serial killer face.
Yeah, I like it. I have resting sad face. Want to know why? Because I'm sad. But one of my New Year's resolutions has been to be happy, and it's just not working out. It's not really a choice.
It's been 2 days.
Yeah, it seems so easy. Just be happy.
It's been 2 days though.
I know, but guess what? That's not to be happy is not a resolution. It's a good idea, but guess what, y'all? Dude, I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but Dune's gonna start therapy, bros. Just talked to a therapist today on the phone.
Really?
That's a good step.
Yeah, good step to happiness.
Why are you going to therapy? because of issues. No, I want to talk to you about this.
Are you in frame? I wonder right now.
Oh, I don't know.
Come closer.
This is, yeah.
That's cute. We're touching feet. Want to take our shoes off?
No,
Can I just
please, God.
too?
Why are you going to therapy, fella?
Because I want to work on myself, bros. And I get depressed like several times a year. Getting tired of it, bro.
Are you gonna get on the pills?
No. I'm not. I'm seeing.
Then why are you going to therapy?
I'm seeing a psychologist,
Oh, okay.
not a psychiatrist. And
yeah.
it's some dame who works with a lot of comedians. It's just some broad who doesn't know shit because she's just a woman.
Yeah.
Wait, so psychiatrist, not a psychologist?
I know. I'm seeing a psychologist,
Oh,
which
okay.
is a doctor who cannot legally prescribe pills. You see a psychiatrist to be like,
Yeah, right. You were joking about that whole women thing, right?
yeah,
Oh, okay. It just makes.
yeah. No, I'm going to therapy to talk down to a woman. No,
He needs someone to like mansplain.
Yeah,
Stuff.
Let me mansplain something to you.
Oh shit.
No, completely kidding about saying broad and dame. Here comes the cops.
There comes the fucking social justice warriors.
Misogyny police.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, getting tired of getting depressed, and I got some mom issues going on from the past that I could work through. I'm 33, almost 34. It's time to make a change. I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you could have just said make change.
One of my resolutions was also to make Danny as uncomfortable as possible on this podcast.
It's working. You're doing a great job.
One thing that has always made me uncomfortable is when people sing genuinely when they're not like on stage.
Just.
I really
Just
hate
like
it.
out in public.
Yeah.
I was on a date with some broad, just kidding, with a girl who I dated for a while, and she was like, "I sing." And I was like, "Sing for me right now," and she did. We were like walking the street, and she was like,
did she
sang.
sing?
I forget what song, but I wanted to disappear when it was happening.
Oh man.
And she was like, "You do
told
it."
her to though. That's your fault.
It's true.
I was kidding.
Okay.
She hopped on that opportunity real quick.
Yeah, and it was uncomfortable for me. Then she was like, "You do it," and I was like, "I'll do it in the car." But I didn't even do it in the car. But yeah, New Year's resolution: work on thyself. What else did I have? Oh yeah, be healthy. I'm not drinking for all of January.
What? Oh, really? Why?
Sobuary.
It's
I'm doing it with Marlon Webb and Luke Flip, just as like a challenge, I guess. It's not going to be hard.
Is your goal to do it for 1 month, see how it feels, and then potentially continue being sober?
Potentially.
Because that's how a lot of people start being like vegetarian. They're like, I'm going to try it for a week and see how I
Yeah.
feel. And then like,
I think that's how Jay Cyrus did it.
yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I got to do it for 2 weeks," and he was like, "Might as well keep going." But basically, I'm doing it to see what it's like. Yeah, like as you just said, I've been drinking at least like once a week since college.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Boston thing, dude. No, not really, but yes
Throwing
and no.
beer parties.
They're throwing beer parties, dude. And yeah, that's about it. Just checking out the whole non-drinking thing. Went to the gym this morning, so I'm done for the year. How about you guys? Any New Year's resolutions?
Go ahead, Danny.
I have one that's just like pertaining to my YouTube channel. That's like I want to hit a certain point, but I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to
Gotcha.
jinx it. But I have like, I want to work more on my YouTube in general, and then there's like general stuff that like I want to find a place that I like to live because I don't really like LA that much.
Are you going to
but-
move out of LA?
At some point in my life, yeah. Like this isn't where I want to like raise a family and stuff. So
Yeah.
but there's places that I like, and then there's places where my family lives, and I want to like decide like what's a good like
Where does your family live?
Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
and so does Laura's because we're both from the same town.
Sure.
So that's nice to have them in one location, but I don't really want to live there
Right.
because Illinois sucks.
You can move to a rural part of it, or is that where you lived before?
Well, like a suburban part, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The reason I don't like LA or Illinois is because the economy is like really shitty.
Sure.
So like property taxes are super high, and like it's just like
All right.
I get that. Okay.
So did you ever like see Ferris Bueller racing around town in the suburbs of Chi-Town?
not in person.
Yeah.
No.
Just on the movie.
No. Lots of friends have seen him around. I just never got a chance.
He's still the same age as he was in the 80s, right? Ferris Bueller.
He's actually younger now, I think. Yeah.
Cool. That's dope.
Yeah.
So-
He's Benjamin Button.
So that's cool. How do you like doing YouTube? Enjoy it?
I do really like it. My channel has been like growing a really good amount lately.
Nice.
When Vine like first died, I didn't really have a plan for what I wanted to do with YouTube, and so a lot of this past year has just been sort of like figuring out what works for me on YouTube and what doesn't.
So what's been working?
I don't know if you watch like Cody Co on YouTube or like Drew.
Yeah.
Those types of videos, like reacting to stuff.
Right.
But I
Or, like,
try
roasting?
to make it like, I guess you could say roasting, but I try to make it like not, because when I think roasting, I think like I have like a malicious intent to like tear a person down.
Sure.
Mine's more like, let's watch this video and let's like laugh about how weird it is, as opposed to like being like, this dude fucking sucks.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But who have you done the videos on?
Quite a few on Jake Paul, obviously. I'm stopping doing that because I don't really want to like
Give him more like publicity for it.
Especially after the Logan Paul thing. Like I feel like the commentary genre on YouTube is like almost responsible for like their rise.
Sure,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a huge factor in it.
Yeah.
And that's the shitty thing is I think they know that. I think they're well aware of that and how it benefits them, and they're the embodiment of all press is good press. They're the embodiment of that. Like I think they live by that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. I got a lot of tweets, and I think Rye, you saw my tweet.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of tweets that were like, "I'm so stoked for your video about Logan Paul tomorrow, dude." After the thing that happened, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna make a video about that. That would be like. Especially if I showed the video, that would be like the exact same problem that Logan did in the first place. It would be like doing the exact same thing.
I've seen a few people make videos about it so far, and they haven't. They show the video, but they like really blur out, or they don't show the part where he shows the body.
Yeah,
which is should we just get into this now?
Sure. Yeah.
seems like a natural segue.
Yeah. So. In case you didn't know, Logan Paul was recently in, where was it? Where's this place located?
Japan.
It's in Japan, okay. So he went to Japan to this place called the Suicide Forest, and it's notorious for, obviously, people go there to either kill themselves or think about it, and there's like, what, 100, 200 suicides recorded there like a year?
Yeah, Logan's vlog said like 100, over 100 a year, I think.
Like confirmed suicides. And that's confirmed. There's a lot of people that they haven't even found out there because it's a huge forest.
Yeah.
So Logan put on an alien hat from Toy Story 3, and he was like, you know what, let's just go there and let's bring my squad. And he went there.
Their plan was to spend the night there, actually. So like the vlog was like them getting out all their like sleeping bags and stuff.
Sure.
And they were like, we're gonna go into, and I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to go in there. It's like a restricted area.
It is. They say that at the end of the video. The guy's like, you can't go in there. It's restricted. So like, it's just. So wait, that was the. I thought the plan was, let's go into this place and just basically try and find exactly what they found. And what they found, so Logan goes in to the forest and with his fellas, and they go in there and they immediately spot the guy.
Like, yo.
Yeah.
They say that they're like 100 yards from the parking lot.
Yeah, so it's pretty quick as soon as they enter the suicide forest, and they find a guy who has killed himself and he's hanging from a tree.
Yeah.
And they proceed to film it like up close. I'm not talking like far away and like blurring it out. But they go right up next to him and like record his body.
Yeah, I don't know why, but the thing that's stuck in my head is like when he like zooms in on his pants and he's like, there's still stuff in his pockets.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's just so weirdly close and like showing like, I don't know. That was just like
it's
a weird
way
detail.
too close because he had to have been like at least a foot away from this guy who's just killed himself. He's dead. And it's just like, that's weird to me that he got all of his friends got that close. Like, I feel like a normal response to something like that is okay, just like shut the camera off, call the cops, maybe panic a little bit because most people don't know how to react to death like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I understand the argument, like, oh, people are desensitized nowadays. I don't think if you actually saw a guy
if I know that if that happened to me, and this kind of makes me think that the whole thing's fake, but I don't really think that.
Yeah.
Is that if I was like going to a place that I knew was the suicide forest, and I walked in and I even saw something that kind of looked like a body, I'd be like, fuck this, I'm getting as far away from that as possible.
Totally.
I wouldn't walk up to a dead hanging body on a tree. That would like scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
In the video, Logan's like, I don't think what you're about to see is something that's no one on YouTube has ever done before.
Yeah, for just reason. No, of course.
I think this is gonna mark like history on YouTube, and it's like
Jesus.
Yeah, like not in a good way.
Yeah. Like the first ever beheading on video, first ever beheading on YouTube is going to be this historical thing. It's like, no, it's just an awful thing that's now on YouTube.
And it hasn't been on YouTube because it's so awful, and people don't usually film that shit.
Yeah.
And it was bizarre how he kept on saying like, yo, this is the realest vlog I've ever made. I was like, oh, I don't know.
Here's the problem with this is that if that was the intention that Logan was like, we're just going to go and, spend the night and maybe see some ghosts. It's not why they went. They went for that. They went to find that, which lends to your theory that maybe it's fake. And if it's fake,
that's even more fucked up.
That's
I think. Well, actually,
way worse.
It's fucked up for different reasons, but I don't know if it's more fucked up.
It's sort of. I mean, I don't know. It's equally as fucked up.
Yeah,
it's definitely backfiring.
But I agree that it probably was like the intent of let's go in the forest and see if we can find like a dead body or anything like that. Because like 100 suicides a year is like one every 3 days. So I feel like if you go in there and walk around for long enough, you're gonna find like, a dead
you will.
body.
You'll find a guy. And what I really thought was weird was not only that he was recording the body, but like the reactions from his friends. There was this great what is it called? A GIF. I sound like 80. There was a great GIF of a guy. I never know how to pronounce that. Of the they're all them like looking at the dead body, and the girl that's with them enters the frame, and she's like smiling, and then then she looks at the body and just like makes the shocked expression. It just looks so fucking fake. Like their reactions look so fake because this is what I think went into Logan's mind when he saw the body. I think he got really excited, like morbidly excited, saying like this is gonna be fucking huge.
Yeah,
and not scared, not the natural response of scared. Holy fuck! Shut off the camera, but excited, and that's the really. And I mean, what the video is kind of lends to that theory because I don't know. It's just so weird to record a dead fucking a recently dead body too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's so strange.
Yeah, and the weird thing to me is that you don't really think about this, but like sure in the moment maybe he was like, okay, let's keep filming because this might be interesting and we can make it be some kind of message. But then like sure in the moment maybe you're all hyped up on adrenaline or whatever, but then you like get back to your hotel.
Yeah.
And he like takes a moment to himself to think about it, and he's still like, no, yeah, let's post it.
Yeah.
Like,
well, here's the thing. I hear that Logan, the way he films is because he does a vlog every day.
Yeah.
So I hear he literally just films a bunch of shit, gives it to a bunch of editors, and they edit it. And then I don't know if he has like the last call on it to say, yeah, post that, and he reviews the vlog, and then like he says, post it. I'm assuming he does.
Probably.
So he signed off on it.
I don't know that he does. Because I heard this one story from another person who used to work at Collab that they were like, they saw Logan at like VidCon or something this year, and they were like, "What's up, dude?" And he was like, "Hey, 1 second, I have to watch my vlog. It just was posted. I have to watch it." So like it was already up on YouTube, and he's like, "I haven't seen it yet. I got to watch it."
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, he's probably going to change that fucking policy now then.
Yeah, I think
if that's the case, but. Even so, okay, so let's say hypothetically he didn't give last approval on it. Then the fucking editors were just like, they had to have been like, we know what Logan wants. He wants the real nitty gritty.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he
Yeah.
must send notes with like the footage, or at least a text being like, "Hey, don't show the part where I show the dead body or something."
Yeah.
Right?
Like the editor just texts Logan like, "Hey man, ... This is really fucked up.
Yeah.
Are you sure?" Logan probably didn't read it. He was probably filming more or jumping on his pile of money. I don't fucking know what he does. But
Scrooge McDuck
Scrooge McDuck with his fucking Opens his closet, a bunch of money comes out. But
in his closing message at the end of the video, where he's sitting on the steps, talking like, "Hey, if you guys like mental health is serious, if you're depressed, just hang in there." Like, yeah, I could just see it in his eyes. He doesn't mean it. Doesn't understand it.
That's the thing. He can't.
He strikes me as one of the people that's like, happiness and depression are both choices. You just gotta like
totally.
Yeah. I think so. I feel like he's probably a narcissist. Like,
oh no, he is
psychologically actually a narcissist,
and a sociopath based off the behavior of the fucking video,
and therefore he just cannot understand depression.
Yeah,
can't relate to it. He's like, why be depressed? I'm awesome.
Yeah, and he can't understand because of that, because of the narcissism and the sociopathy. I think is what's called. Of course, he would record a dead body. He doesn't give a fuck. It's a dead body. Like, who cares? To him, it's just like fire vlog. Like, that's all he thought, I think.
I spent a weekend with the Paul brothers. I've talked about it once in like the first episode of this podcast.
Yeah.
Spent a weekend with the Paul brothers at Jerome Jar's apartment in New York. And there's a moment where I realized, like, wow, I am nothing like Logan Paul. There's one morning we're getting ready to go out and make content. We're going to make some vines, like all four of us together. And Logan was like, I got to get pumped up, dude. So he takes off his shirt, looks in the mirror, and puts on like some rap music and just starts dancing, just like staring at himself. You remember this dance? This thing?
Yeah.
Can't really do it sitting down or at all. He just did that over and
But
over.
why would you want to do it? But go ahead.
Yeah.
Just like looking at his body over and over again, and dancing in the mirror. And I was like watching that, just like,
that sounds like a made up story, but I believe you.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, man.
I didn't think like this is fuck. I had a thought like that's insane, but it was mostly like, wow, I guess that works for him. And it's fine. I had a thought like, man, I am not at all like this young man.
Yeah.
Because I would never look in the mirror and be like, fuck yeah, dude.
It's a weird way. That's almost like.
All right, I'll close the window.
Yeah. Okay. There's a beeping sound outside. Here, wait. Pause for a second.
We just took a minute break to work on sound. Brandon went pee, but we were just talking about Logan dancing in the mirror and how I thought it was weird and didn't quite recognize the narcissism quite yet. But
man.
But my thought, get closer to me.
Yeah.
My thought was, like I said, wow, I could never bring myself to do that. Like that was him getting pumped for the day.
Yeah, most people just drink coffee.
To look at his abs in the mirror and just like dance poorly in the mirror, but he's seeing it as dancing like super awesome, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I've never really met Logan. I saw him once at VidCon like 2 years ago, and he like vaguely knew who I was, so he stopped me and he was like, "Hey, I like your vines or whatever." And I was just like, my only reaction was, "Holy shit, he's gigantic!"
Yeah,
he's like 8 feet tall and like jacked.
Sure.
Yeah, he's big.
Yeah,
he's too tall.
I've made vines with Logan before.
Yeah,
we made a couple. And the last one I made with him was, oh God. So we made one vine, and then I was like, I had this idea. It was just a dumb idea. It was about weightlifting. And I texted him the idea, and I was like, hey, man, this is the idea. Because I was like, hey, can we meet up and film this? And he was like, yeah, what's the idea? And no one ever did that to me before. And I was like, so I texted him the idea. And then he says, okay, I can see this getting 79K likes max. I only do bangers. And I was like, holy shit. I just didn't know how to respond, so I just said, what? And he was like, yeah, I only do bangers. And I was like, okay. And we didn't end up filming that. And then I filmed this other thing with him, the last one I ever filmed with him. It's me and Matt Cutchell and him. They're the two guys in the video. And it's at a gym at his apartment. It used to be 1600 Vine is where he lived. And Matt's there, like he's on time. And then Logan literally rides in on a cyborg with headphones on, like giant headphones. And he's just like, all right, what are we filming? And I was like, all right, so this is that, this is the thing. I literally start talking for 5 seconds about the idea. And he's like, bro, I've made vines before. And I got upset. I was like, oh, really? Oh, do you need anything? Do you need like milk to get you started on making this vine? Like, I was like kind of like making fun of him a little bit. And he laughed and it was fine. But that little moment like stood out to me of like, bro, I've made vines before. It's like, that's great. So let's make one.
That's why we're all here, actually, because we've all made vines before.
And that's what we're doing.
I was in a Logan Paul banger vine the weekend of the mirror dance. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. And it ended up being, it was his vine. And it was about getting Starbucks or Instagram being down.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that one.
Instagram being down, and something happened.
You were in a wig, weren't you?
Yeah, it was actually a funny joke. And I was like, dude, that's funny. Can I be in it? I was like, dude, I like that. That's good. And then I thought of another joke to add on to it. And then I was in it. He posted it. It was a banger. But then I see a bunch of comments saying, like, this was stolen from iFunny.
Oh, no.
And I'm freaked. I'm like, all day, I'm like, seeing these comments. I'm like, oh, no, I'm in a stolen Vine.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that sucks. And Logan is not affected by it at all.
He stole one
no.
of my Vines.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one?
It was, I only had like 100,000 subscribers at the time, but my Vine got on the comedy page. It was just like, it was when that Kendrick Lamar song was popular. The every time I'm in the street, I hear yak, yak, yak.
Oh, yeah, Mad City.
I like stepped into the street and it like that part of the song played, and then I step out of the street and I step back in and yak, yak, yak plays.
Yeah.
And he'd like basically ripped the idea.
I remember that one that he did.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was from you.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ. I supported a thief. Sorry.
That's all right.
Do you guys feel bad at all that we're shitting on him right now?
No, he doesn't care. That's the thing. Everything that the internet has thrown at him means nothing to him because he is, and so is Jake. They're narcissists and they're sociopaths. This is the way that they work.
I feel kind of bad.
I don't. You shouldn't. Why would
Narcissist.
you? No. You shouldn't. There's no reason to because there's no point. Like it's like they won't feel anything about it. Jake and Logan aren't concerned about their reputation. They're concerned about their success. That's it. There's two vastly different things. So I don't know. I know that I and everybody in this room, to Logan, we're nothing. And I understand that. To him, we're nothing. So I don't care about making fun. I don't care about tweeting about this situation. I don't care about making fun of him in that way because, I knew Logan and he seemed fine. He seemed nice to me, but that was only because I think I had like 6 million followers on Vine. I think that's the only reason why he talked to me and even slightly like respected me as a person. But I feel like if I didn't have that, he wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's why I don't really feel anything. And I mean, it sucks that he has no empathy and he's consumed by this. And that's what I genuinely think. Granted, this is just what I think about him. You guys probably think something different.
It makes me feel bad because I just don't like talking shit about people. It makes me feel bad just for me, not like feel bad for him. I don't know. Whatever.
Narcissist.
Because it makes you look bad for talking shit as opposed to making him look bad for talking shit
Exactly,
about him.
Yeah. Okay, so you can make fun of Jake Paul all you want for being like just loud and just loud and loud and loud. Like that's what you can make fun of him for, and he's, loud. And that's why everyone makes fun of him. He doesn't hurt anybody, it seems, other than maybe women. So, yeah, he does in a major way. I've just heard stories about stuff or whatever. And there's videos about that. But anyways, so he does that.
He allegedly hurts women.
That's a pretty big alleged. Huge alleged.
Well, he supposedly
Beats women.
on multiple accounts.
For legal reasons, allegedly.
Sure. Okay, yeah. He allegedly beats women.
As a narcissist, I don't want to get sued for slander. So, allegedly.
Okay, but anyways, there's not a video of him like doing that or like if he whatever. Logan, I'm not justifying that. I'm just saying that Logan literally is on tape doing his dirty, really weird, awful deed, which is recording the guy who's hanging. So, like, I feel like it's a little bit more okay to judge that behavior than Jake's right now.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I'm saying? Like, right now it is.
Yeah.
So that's why like, when everyone's tweeting about him, I saw his fans were, like, saying, dude, like, you're just adding to it. It's like, what else are you going to do? Like, really, what else are you going to do? Like, if that wasn't Logan Paul and that was some other rant, I don't know, like, Devin, who works at Best Buy, and it was a viral video of him recording this dead body, I would have the same reaction. It's just that it's Logan, and he's showing the shit to kids, and he's making a bunch of fucking money off of it.
The main problem with it is Devin from Best Buy doesn't have millions of followers.
That's what I'm saying, is that he doesn't have that. Like,
I also think that a lot of the stuff we're talking about, Logan would actually agree with, too. Like,
he would.
Your story about him dancing in front of the mirror, he'd be like, fuck yeah, I do. I'm a chotch, dude. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Or like the, what was the other thing? fuck, I can't think of it now.
Oh, stealing
the
your
I
vine?
only do bangers thing. He'd
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I only do bangers, dude. That's my fucking shit.
Yeah, that's just who he is. And like he made an apology video today, and like he knew that he just had to do that. I don't think he really felt like he was probably just like, okay, I'll do this before I go to my party where I do blow off of girls' tits.
He threw some,
you know,
he threw some cayenne pepper in his eyes, and he made an apology video in one take, which probably took him
2 minutes.
several hours.
Did you see his
2 minutes.
His like tweeted apology that was in like his notes app?
It's hilarious.
I'm out here.
I saw somebody like underline all of the times that he brags in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, I
crazy.
get views, dude. I do this shit every day. Make 15-minute long TV shows.
I get views. You know what I thought? This is actually because when I was watching the video, I actually laughed really hard at one point when he says, I'm sorry, Logan, this was supposed to be a fun video. How the fuck do you go into the forest, the suicide forest, and expect it to be a lighthearted yuck?
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like, what was the video supposed to be? You
was-
guys just
yeah.
like go into the forest and sleep there and talk about how crazy people who commit suicide are?
Yeah, like how fun.
He said it was supposed to be about ghost hunting, but I'm sure he was super pumped when he saw that dead body.
Yeah, go to a haunted house. Fuck, you're not gonna find a guy hanging in a haunted house that's abandoned.
Here's one thing I'm pretty sure is going to happen. Not much to his career. Granted, traditional Hollywood might not touch him for a while, but his fans are still going to support him.
Yeah, that's the
His
thing.
fans are like between 8 and 12.
Yeah.
They're just going to support him, and he's going to keep on getting views.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if YouTube's going to do anything. Imagine if they like deleted his channel. That would be quite the fucking
Huge.
message.
Yeah,
That would be a
I wonder if he
huge
got some
message.
kind of mark on it because I know that breaks like guidelines to show a dead body. At least it must.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is they can't prove if it was real or not.
That's
You know what
true.
I'm saying? They
Yeah.
can't. So I don't think he's not going to get a demerit even in the slightest. The demerit is the backlash he's getting, and that'll last for a very long time. He'll always be known as the guy who did that. But here's the thing: I've just seen a lot of big YouTubers and big creators not saying anything. People that I know and who I know would do something like who would be upset at that. And I'm thinking like, why aren't they it's because they don't want to either A, have an awkward situation with Logan at a party or B, they want to work with him still because he has numbers. And it's just, I'm like, oh, that's weird.
I've seen some influencers like be like, I accept his apology. Good for you, man. And I'm just like, you're just doing that. You just want to suck his dick.
Yeah, you just want to suck his dick.
I have like a kind of related thing based off of what you said about like seeing Logan at a party.
Yeah.
When like Vine 2 was being announced, I like quote retweeted it and I was like, this is only gonna work if Peaks is the only person that's allowed to post. And Jerry Perp Drank like quote retweeted that and was like, it's crazy how dudes out here like are talking shit as if we never see each other. And it was like, I've never met Jerry Perp Drank.
Oh, yeah.
I never have seen him. I don't know what he was talking about.
Well, no, it's true because I mean, I had a thing with Max Jr.
Yeah, dude.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he kept saying like during the Twitter argument, he kept saying he was going to kick my ass at a party. Like he just assumed I was going to this party. I never heard of the party. He's like, "I'll see you at the collab party." I was like, I wasn't invited, and I don't know what you're talking about. And he kept saying, "I'll see you there." And but I think I recently saw him at a different party, and it was just like I don't think he saw me. I saw him, but I just didn't know what to do. I want to like just talk to him and just be like, "Hey, man, look, you were an asshole. I became an asshole because you were an asshole. Let's just forget about it so this shit is not weird anymore. And I don't like you and you don't have to like me, but let's just be men and just not talk to each other." You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing is that like with Logan and those guys, like I feel like they'll want to confront you if you say something about him because they're like, if they're dancing in the fucking mirror, they have to have a high image of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you're tarnishing their ego and they'll come at you because of that. Same way that Max came at me and same way that Jerry came at you. Like
I feel like Jerry and Max are from Boston area. And it might be an East Coast thing. There's a lot of threats on the East Coast from dude to dude. Like, dude, I'll fucking see you around, bro. Fucking meet me after school or whatever. I think that's like an empty threat by Jerry. Just like, It's funny how you think I don't see you around, but you've never
I
met
don't. So
Yeah.
I haven't seen that crew. I saw Peaks recently. Peaks is actually a really nice dude in real life.
Peaks is fine. I've
met
never
him
had a
once.
problem with Peaks.
yeah,
Yeah.
there was during Vine, Chris Melberger made like an account called Peaks Vines Without YouTube Clips.
I remember that.
And I retweeted one of them. It's just like it'll be like half of the Vine and it'll just cut to like blackness.
Yeah.
I retweeted one of them and then like Peaks like Vine messaged me and was like, "Are you stupid?" And I was just like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then I saw him at VidCon like a few months later and he just came up to me and was like, "We're cool." I didn't even say anything to him. I was just like, "Okay, man,
Yeah.
cool."
Was there ever a situation here? Like
Yeah.
you asking him, like, oh, I'm confused.
Yeah.
You stupid, bro. I once upset the founder of Young and Reckless on Twitter. What's the dude? He's Rob Dyrdek's cousin.
I don't know.
And he said, like, I'll see you around. It was like 2 Halloweens ago. I was like, Halloween costume idea, dress in all Young and Reckless clothes. You are now a douchebag for Halloween. And like someone tagged him in it. He was like, yo, bro, delete that now. And I was like, it's just a joke. I could have used any clothing line. It's just a joke.
Yeah.
He's like, delete it, dude. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to delete it. I do comedy. It's just a joke. He's like, fine then. See you around.
What is this shit? Is this like high school? Meet you in the back of school after class.
And I've never met him. I think maybe because I'm like have followers, he thought like I'll be seeing this cat at parties and shit.
Sure.
Do you think before he said that he was like, "What's something like a bully in a movie from the '90s would say?"
I'll see you around.
How can I really, make this guy shiver in his jimmies or whatever? But
So,
yeah, I don't know, man.
What friends of ours do you want to call out?
Oh no, I don't want to say anybody's name. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I was noticing that. I only even said that because people were like, why are you adding to it? And it's like, you need to get a little bit of a lashing for doing some shit like that. Like at least a little bit. So this is normal. This is like when,
especially since it's not really going to hurt his career.
It's not. See,
there
that's
has
the
to be
thing.
like some voicing of like, "Hey, that's not okay."
There has to be consequence to his
it's
actions.
not going to show in his subscriber count
or his money. It's not going to impact him in any way. YouTube's not going to do jack shit because they make a bunch of money from Logan. They make a lot of money from him. So, like, why would they do that? They're going to give him a quick, like, slap on the wrist, maybe, not monetize that video, which he even says in the video.
Yeah.
He says, it's not going to get demonetized. And that the first thing I thought when he said that was he had that thought midway through him next to the body. He was like, damn. He probably turned off the camera and was like, bro, guys, this is not going to get monetized. And they're like,
maybe we should stop filming.
nah, bro, film it. If anything, this helps your other videos because this one's going to do numbers. I only do bangers. I don't know.
Crazy.
It's just kind of weird, but I mean, but this is the natural progression of where like insane, because like that's what people do now. A lot of people vlog. That's just the format of YouTube. It's either vlogging or sit down videos, or like you, Cody, and Drew, which is kind of like tearing those things apart. There's like some factions there, but the vlogging is I was always curious, like who's gonna be the first one to record someone dying on camera?
Yeah,
the first big influencer to record someone dying, and this didn't shock me in any way. I was just more like, I was more because I watched the video, and I was like laughing. I was like, how do you think this is okay? Like,
yeah,
Right.
How, in God's name, do you think this is fine? But what are you doing?
It's just a video of Logan being talked about on The View with Whoopi Goldberg. You guys want to listen to it?
Put it on.
Have you heard it?
I like Whoopi.
Seen it? All right.
I like Whoopi.
Not the greatest audio setup here at I'm sorry, Dad Studios, but
Hopefully you can hear it.
As our nemesis Cody Ko says, it's bare bones over here. Fuck you, Cody. No, I'm just kidding.
We love you, Cody.
Pod beef. All right, so here is Whoopi Goldberg and her co-host on The View on ABC talking about it this morning.
There's a YouTube star a very popular guy called Logan Paul, and he's apologizing after posting a video of a dead body in the so-called suicide forest in Japan. Now, he's taken it down. He's taken the video down, but he insists that he only did it to raise awareness about suicide prevention.
So he's a huge YouTube star, and when I say huge, I mean millions and millions and millions of people watch every single video he puts online. I used to work on a show where I interviewed Vine and YouTube stars.
Yes.
Make no mistake, these are highly influential people when it comes to your children.
I totally get it. But is this, I mean, if you're going to make statements about suicide prevention, wouldn't that be part of your showing?
Well, I think he's a complete and utter insensitive idiot. And if you watch the video, he starts laughing, and his friends start laughing when they see a dead body hanging in the suicide forest. I watched Black Mirror. I binge watched the entire season over the break. It's a Netflix show basically about our dystopian future, where my fear right now is we become so disconnected from each other because of technology with our insistence to video.
Fuck.
Responding in real time, and I think this is a perfect example of what happened. YouTube has been censoring some of the videos that have come out of Iran, which just goes to show you can put a video showing a dead body that just committed suicide, and you can get, I believe, 600,000 likes before it's taken down. YouTube has to do a better job of censoring this type of thing.
But also people have to, people can some damn
I would agree.
I agree.
Yeah, this guy is just doing damage control now, pretending that he was doing suicide prevention. He went there looking for a dead body. He went to a place called Suicide Forest looking to film something like this. To get the there's a big problem in Japan.
I'm on
in
team
this particular
Whoopi.
area, but I have to tell you, I wasn't sure how I felt about it when we talked, because
I mean,
Should I keep going?
and I get the gist. It's
Yeah.
like it's a lot of what we've already heard. But
It's sort of what we said already.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's weird way to, just a weird video to make is all. Just go on a place called.
It's a weird way to raise awareness for suicide, right?
Like, no.
you know, it's not cool to commit suicide, guys. And to prove it, we're going to go to a place where hundreds of people commit suicide.
Yeah.
And we're going to laugh about it.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
not
right-
cool to do drugs, guys, but here, let's go to Skid Row and watch a bunch of homeless people shoot up and OD on the street.
Yeah, one of my least favorite scenes from the video is when Logan's female friend was just like, "We just found a dead body." And then Logan's like, "Yup."
Yeah.
Just that reaction was like, "Oh man, this is so unlikable."
Yeah.
I guess you gotta be a kid to find him likable.
Yeah, you do.
As a grown ass man, I watch his vlogs and I just think like, man, this guy's a douchebag.
I really feel like if I was like 10 years old or even like 13, I would have nightmares about that vlog. Like, it's
Yeah.
scary
Yeah,
to
it
see that
is.
body hanging there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't take into account that maybe some of his fans have people in their lives that killed themselves.
Yeah.
And it might
like a good amount of them probably.
probably a
Set
good
them to
amount.
see a dead corpse hanging from a tree.
And the funniest part is at the end, he's like, dude, look at all those kids. Look at all those kids over there. And it's like, you mean all the kids that watch your shit?
Yeah, there's
Right.
plenty more that are going to see this, dude.
Yeah. I saw one video, a response from one of his fans, like a 10-year-old. This kid, granted, he's a child, so whatever, but he said, like, all of you shitting on Logan, like, shut up. Who cares if he filmed a dead body? That guy is lucky to have been in one of his vlogs.
God.
Holy fuck.
And
Jeez.
I'm paraphrasing, but he said at one point, like, said something to the degree of, like, if that's what it takes to get in a Logan Paul vlog,
God.
then do
This
it.
is like a Black Mirror episode. It's
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, and I don't mean to be like that was a funny thing to say. Like,
Yeah,
he's lucky
that's-
to be in one of those vlogs. All right, if that's what it takes.
Oh
Jesus.
my God. The way to do it, if you're going to do it, is go in, say, dude, is that a dead body right there? Cut to black. Say what happened. Just say, like, make text that says, this happened. And then Logan can do the thing that he did this morning, which is be in his hotel room and talk to the camera and say, dude, we saw this shit and we didn't record it out of respect for the victim, but we called the cops, this and that and the other. And then the argument that this is probably what happened. Was he was like, maybe the moral part of his brain was like, let's do that. But then he was like, dude, people are going to think it's fake. We got to record the body. People will think it's fucking, I don't want to be called a liar. So they recorded the body.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to be called, he didn't want people to think that he was lying.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's so weird to me.
It's insane.
But there is a way to do that and raise awareness, I guess, it shouldn't be him that does it, to raise awareness. What merit does he hold in the depression area? Like he doesn't, I mean, I'm not saying that the guy might not feel sad sometimes, but You know what? I am saying that. I don't think he's experienced an ounce of depression in his fucking life.
I don't think so either. Probably sadness, like,
my vlog didn't do well of the guy who's hanging.
Yeah, but legit depression, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
not at all. And I think it was a very like, all right, we gotta, if we're going to the suicide forest, we can't just crack jokes like we wanna, like saying jokes like I'm dead or some shit, which is what I think they probably wanted to do. But then they were like, all right, we gotta make this, like, put some piano in here, we gotta. But we're going to show the body. We're going to put some piano in here. Everyone looked and act very, very sad and shocked. Logan, you're not acting shocked enough. Act more shocked. Bro, I'm just so excited. This video is going to do so well.
I saw a lot of tweets that were like, after I tweeted, whatever I tweeted, people were like, I sort of agree with you. I guess I'm just confused. What was he supposed to do? And I was like, can you really not think of any other way to approach that situation that would have been more appropriate? Like, you just came up with one off the top of your head. Like, just don't show the body.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
Just not show it.
Don't post it.
Or
don't post it.
If you want to post it, post it. If you want to post about your experience and how it severely changed your life, then show the first, yo, is that a dead body over there? Cut to black. In hotel room. Explain what happened. It's so simple. That's like I don't know. It just seems very simple.
Well, he is legitimately insane.
Yeah.
So he doesn't understand that.
That's the only conclusion you could draw.
Yeah.
So what's next for Logan Paul? He's just going to keep thriving like we already mentioned. But
Yeah, he's going to be fine.
You know what? Time's almost up. I'm actually getting a little bit tired of talking about this.
Sure.
Let's switch it up to something happy. How about what's your favorite kind of dog, Danny?
My favorite kind of dog is my dog.
Oh, what kind? Speaking of dogs, here's my cat.
Whoa, that is one cat.
That is one cat.
That is one cat.
That's one cat in the size of two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's Ralph.
My dog's name is Peanut. She's like a Chihuahua Beagle mix.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, when did you get married? Recently, right?
July. Yeah, July 1st.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I didn't get the invitation in the mail.
Yeah, it must have got lost. Yeah.
No problem. I mean,
or just
not
never
no
sent.
problem. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it got lost before it was sent, I think.
Yeah. That was it. The paper and the pen got lost.
Right.
I think the idea of inviting you got lost in my head.
Somehow.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. We don't know each other that well. How was the wedding? Good times?
It was good. It was great. Yeah. It was a very nice day. We got married in Illinois.
Daytime wedding?
Yeah.
Morning?
The ceremony started at like 3 p.m.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Then an hour break after the ceremony and the reception.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Now, was this a dancing wedding? Did people dance?
They did. Yeah.
A lot of Bruno Mars.
Live band or DJ?
DJ. I went to a wedding recently that was it was one of Laura's cousins was getting. Oh, hello. This is one cat.
One cat just jumped on Danny.
Can you rename your cat One Cat?
All I need is one cat.
I went to one of Laura's cousins' wedding, and he is American, obviously, and his wife is from Cameroon, which is a country in Africa. And her whole family seemed very uncomfortable during the reception because I guess, like, obviously weddings in Cameroon are different. So, like, it was just a very weird reception because it was like a dancey reception, but it was only Laura's family that was like dancing, and the entire other family was just sort of like sitting at their tables, like watching everybody, being like, "What the fuck is going on?"
That's funny.
Yeah.
By the way, you can toss her off you.
Oh no,
here she comes
I
to
love
me.
it. Oh, it's a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought she was a dude when we first met in Boston.
Okay.
She was a stray.
That would explain the name, right?
Used to eat garbage. Yep. And then I took her in and don't have a lot of discipline with feeding her. Like, this is her begging for food right now. And she will just do this for hours.
Yeah, she doesn't actually love you, Ray. She just wants your food.
She doesn't. She's hunting right now. This is her gathering food or hunting for food. Then she will gather once I get tired of her jumping on me.
Nice.
Well, she's
Cool.
a cutie.
Yeah.
I went to one wedding a few years ago, my friend's wedding. They had a bluegrass band play. They didn't know any covers, and everyone got real tired of the same beat the entire song, the entire wedding. Granted, it was a band that the couple enjoyed, but it was a bad wedding. I won't say who it was, but
They're divorced now, right?
I was just about to drop her name, but that wouldn't even matter. She doesn't listen to this.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, Ralph, you're shedding already?
Yeah, Ralph is climbing all over us, and she's just shedding.
I'm used to it. My dog does this to me too. So
If you guys want to see Ralph, go to youtube.com/I'm sorry, Dad.
To see this exclusive content of Ralph.
it's getting crazy over here. You guys won't believe what this cat is doing.
All right, so this is our first podcast of the year. Danny, thank you for being on it.
All right, for sure.
This is good stuff. Some heated Logan convos. Ralph, don't touch the computer.
She's about to jump on the
She's
mixer.
like, can we end the fucking podcast already? She was going for the stop button.
She wants you to feed her.
Yeah, she does. Ralph, you're super obese already. You're going to die soon.
Nice.
No, I've had fat cats my whole life.
No, okay, cool.
Jesus Christ.
So her ass is in your face.
Thank you for being on the pod.
Of course. Anytime.
Just make sure you focus at least 3 YouTube videos on this.
Oh,
Yeah.
on my experience doing the podcast?
Yeah, and I'll send you all our handles.
Okay.
and also, you can just post the actual the video itself on your channel.
Okay. Why don't I give you guys the password to my YouTube channel
Okay.
and you guys can just start uploading your videos on there?
All right, chill.
See, Danny gets it.
That's swaggy.
Yeah. I'll just start my own. That's fine. I'll
Cool,
start a new
cool.
one. Yeah.
All right, I think mostly for clickbait reasons for the promo of this, but also for fun. Would you guys like to join me in the singing of Man in the Mirror, the chorus, Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I think I know the words.
All right, ready?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Hey, I'm asking him to change his ways.
Okay.
No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change.
Who sings? Who sings this?
That's Michael Jackson.
How many followers does he have?
0.
Oh, is he on YouTube?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. I only do bangers.
He's not on YouTube. He's in hell.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to I'm Sorry, Dad.
All right, Danny, we all say I'm sorry, Dad, at the very end. Not at once, because we just sang all together, and that was weird.
Okay.
So I'll go, I'm sorry, Dad. Then Brandon will say I'm sorry, Dad, and you say I'm sorry, Dad. Ready? I'm sorry, Dad.
Shit. Sorry, Dad.
I'm sorry, Dad.